Hello guys, welcome back to Makaut CSE. In this video, we dive into chapter 3, genetics, the study of genes, heredity and variation in the living organisms. Genetics explains how traits are passed from parents to the offsprings, shaping everything from eye color to disease resistance. The field has revolutionized the medicine, agriculture and biotechnology. We will explore key topics such as Mendelian genetics, DNA structure, gene expression, mutation, genetic disorder, and modern applications like the gene editing. Understanding genetics is crucial for solving the biological mysteries and improving the human health. By the end of this video, you will gain a deep insight into how our genetic code influences the life. So let's begin our journey. So, Mendelian genetics and the law of inheritance. So, Gregor Mendel, known as the father of genetics, discovered the basic principle of inheritance. We know from programming the inheritance concepts. The all properties of parents come to the child's. Okay, so through pea plant experiments, he formulated three laws of inheritance: the law of dominance, the law of segregation, and the law of independent assortment. So, law of dominance, which states that dominant trait must recessive 1. The law of segregation, which explains that alleles separate independently during gamete formation, and the law of independent assortment, which states that different traits are inherited separately. These laws laid the foundation for modern genetics. Mendelian principles helps in understanding the genetic disorder, plant breeding, and predicting the traits in the offspring. Structure and function of DNA and RNA. DNA. It is a blueprint of life, you can say, carrying the genetic instruction for all living organisms. It consists of double helix structure made of nucleotide bases adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine. RNA, ribonucleic acid, helps in gene expression with uracil replacing thymine, means ATCG, the code, the four letter codes. So DNA stores genetic information while RNA transmit and translate it into proteins. So understanding the DNA and RNA is essential for forensic science, biotechnology, and medical research, as it enables the scientists to decode the genes and develop the genetic therapies. So now, mutation and their effect. So, mutation are the permanent changes in the DNA sequences that can be beneficial, neutral, or harmful. They occur due to the errors in the DNA replication, exposure to radiation or chemicals. Types of mutation include point mutation, insertion, deletion, chromosomal mutation. So some mutations drive the evolution while others cause disease like the cell anemia, cancer. So genetic research focuses on identifying the mutation, preventing the genetic disease, and developing the treatments like the CRISPR gene editing. So now genetic disorder, inherited and acquired. Genetic disorder are conditions caused by abnormalities in the genes or chromosomes. They can be inherited like the Down syndrome, hemophilia disease, or you can say like cancer caused by genetic mutation due to the environmental factors. Some disorders follow the Mendelian inheritance, while others result from complex gene interaction. So, advances in the genetic screening, gene therapy, and personalized medicine have improved the diagnosis and treatment options for these conditions. So, now, sex determination and chromosomal basis of inheritance. The sex determination is controlled by the sex chromosome, for means XX for females and XY for males in the humans. The Y chromosome carries the SRY gene, which triggers the male development. Some organisms have different mechanisms, such as ZW6 determination in the birds and in the bees. So the chromosomal basis of inheritance explains how genes are linked to specific chromosomes and how crossing over during meiosis increase the genetic variation. So this knowledge is used in the genetic counseling and reproductive health and evolutionary studies. So now, linkage, crossing over, and genetic mapping. Genes located close to together on the same chromosome are linked and tend to inherit it together. However, during the meiosis, the crossing over means the exchange of genetic material between the homologous chromosomes can separate the linked genes, increasing the genetic diversity. Scientists use the genetic mapping to determine the gene locations and study the hereditary traits. So, these concepts are crucial in the cancer research, genetic engineering, and agriculture, helping to develop the disease resistant crops and targeted therapies. So, now genomics and proteomics. So, genomics is a study of organisms' entire genetic material, while proteomics focuses on its proteins and their functions. The Human Genome Project was a landmark achievement in the genomics, sequencing the entire human DNA. These fields help in understanding the disease, developing the vaccines, and creating the bioengineered solution. Personalized medicine which tailors treatment based on an individual's genetic makeup, is a major application in the genomics. So, genetic engineering involves modifying the DNA to create the organisms with desirable traits. Techniques like the CRISPR, CS9, recombinant DNA technology, cloning have revolutionized the medicine, agriculture, and the industry. The genetically modified organisms, GMO, are used in the food production, while the gene therapy treats the genetic disorder. Synthetic biology creates the artificial genes and biological systems for applications in the medicine, biofuel production, and environmental sustainability. So that's wrap up our journey through genetics. We explored the Mendelian inheritance, DNA structure, mutation, genetic disorder, genomics, and biotechnology. Genetics is shaping the future of medicine, agriculture, and AI driven biology. From disease prevention to personalized treatments, its application are limitless. In the next video, we will discuss the evolution, uncovering how species adapt and change over time. So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Makaut Smasher, and stay curious. And see you in the next chapter.